Hello everybody and welcome back in the TD Garden for Boston, Massachusetts. The Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs, round 3, game 1. Bruins in their Winter Classic uniforms for the home games of the playoffs of this year. Fired down the ice by the Maple Leafs and indeed the first afternoon game of the year for both these clubs in the playoffs. Riley centered that, it's given away to Marchand and he'll get it down the right side and in over the Toronto line. Marchand breaks in, shoots, Samsonov an early good test. Makes that stop and hold on. So the first shot of the game will go to the Boston Bruins. Here's the face-off. Right side of the goal. One back by Matthews. Marner to Matthews, and it got by his stick and back out to center. Lindholm to Bergeron. In comes Boston down the right side again. That pass cut by Brody. He has Matthews, centers it to Riley. Up ahead, that's too far for Kerfoot. Allmark plays it down. Lindholm. Boston has in their own zone. Marchand will bring it down that left side. Almost 5 gone here in the first. Step, look, shot, and a save. Samsonov cleared but not out. Knocked down by the Bruins. They pick it up again. Brad Marchand, corner for Jake DeBrusk. From behind the goal, looking in front. Trying to tuck play, now in again behind. In front. And that pass misses its mark. But the Bruins get it back yet again. Grizzly to Marchand. Fired, and it's redirected wide. Marner there, he'll play it across. Marchand on it. Riley back to defend. Marchand. That slid in behind the goal. Pass in front. Again in behind it, Jake DeBrusk. To the point for Lindholm, and Marner tries to poke it by him, but it stays in the Toronto zone. DeBrusk looking for a lane. Lindholm is there. Here's Jake DeBrusk in behind. It's been all Boston here this first period. Grizzly for DeBrusk. Leafs can't change lines. They're tired on the ice. Here's Grizzly in front. Krejci won't get that on goal. It stays in. And now it's offside. 9:01 to go in the first. The Bruins and the Leafs scoreless for Boston. Face off. So they draw. One back by the Bruins. They'll get it inside. Grizzly with David Pastrnak. Looks. Drop pass. Haul a shot. Stopped by Samsonov. Played for Tavares. His stick was lifted as it goes down the ice. And both teams will reset in the Boston zone. Bruins play it up ice to David Pastrnak. Taken down. Here's John Tavares. Knocked down for Riley, and that is put on net. And stopped by Allmark, his first test tonight. Here's Hall to Krejci. In come the Bruins. Under 6 to go here in the first of game 1. Played for Nylander. Red line and in. That's ricocheted in behind the goal by Linus Allmark. Robertson for Tavares. Spinning in the slot. He gave it away. David Krejci with speed. Comes the other way. 4 to go in the period. Looks and shoots. And Samsonov makes the stop on that as it goes up and out of play. 3:42 left to go in the first. Bruins and Leafs scoreless for Boston. Here's the draw to the right side of the net. One back by the Bruins. Clifton looking for a shot. Coyle got it away. Stopped by Samsonov. Mulligan in behind now. It's played ahead for Yarncroke. Under 3 to go in the period. The Leafs will put it in the zone for Bunting. Bunting moves in. Dangles. Goes for a spin. Still has it. Looks, waits, shoots. That's off a leg. It's sent wide of Allmark. Clifton with it back. Good pressure. That's Mulligan for Bunting in front alone and couldn't get it on goal. Ran out of real estate in tight. Leafs get it back again. Bunting with Yarncroke. Here's Coyle. Boston corner for Zacha. Back again. Here's Clifton. Out to center for Trent Frederick. And the Bruins and the Leafs scoreless through 1. Good first period for both sides. They had their looks and both sides kept the puck out. Shots in that opening period were 5-3 Bruins. The hits are 4-1 Toronto. The faceoffs 3-1 Boston. Time on attack 3 minutes more for Boston. They looked solid in that first period but couldn't break through Ilya Samsonov. A lot of ozone time. You got to do that. Welcome into the second period here tonight from TD Garden. The first game of this series between the Leafs and the Bruins, round 3. The winner goes on to face the winner of the Devils and Capitals for the Stanley Cup. Brody. Marner inside. He has Kerfoot with him. Looks back and finds help, and Brody shoots and a save. Allmark. First test of the second. Here's Matthews' shot, and an easy glove stop by Linus Allmark. Bruins get it ahead, and they come in over the Toronto line. Shots 2-0 Toronto so far this period. Marner trying to get it up icy. He does now. Into the Boston zone. That's sticked away by Boston and indeed. Kerfoot after it. Lindholm lost possession. Here's Brad Marchand up the boards, and here comes Boston with it. In over Toronto line. Looking to the net. Drop pass. Bergeron. His shot. Scores! Patrice Bergeron opens the scoring, and Boston gets off to a 1-0 lead. That's all you got to do. Right place, right time, and the Boston Bruins make them pay. Patrice Bergeron with the goal. So here comes the face-off. One back, controlled by Grizzly. Poked in by Toronto. Robertson with it. And he overskates the puck, so the Leafs have to turn back. Tavares. Robertson with him. Riley drops. Robertson. Brody the shot. Save. Loose in front. And no rebound for the taking for the Maple Leafs. Bruins get it up ice for Jake DeBrusk. He has Lindholm with him. Ahead for Bergeron. Already has one. Looks in. Shoots. Off the stick of Tavares. And the Leafs come the other way. Riley looks. He'll drop back. Tavares a shot and a glove save. Allmark. Clifton. That's thrown back out. Nylander winds around and shoots and a save. Allmark. Tavares with Hall. Tavares. Lost it to David Pastrnak. He'll circle the Boston net. Given away to Tavares. For Robertson in front, and he couldn't get it to go. It goes in behind. Got the pass back. Shoots. Save. Nylander puts it on goal. Where is it? Over the net. Here's another pass. That one doesn't find its way across, and the Bruins will come the other way. Under 9 to go here, second period. Toronto trails Boston 1-0. Here's Nylander. He'll look ahead. Sandin, far pass finds Bunting, but he is offside. 7:49 to go in the middle period. Leafs and Bruins, it's 1-0 Boston. So the draw now, left side of the net. One back. Forbert in, shoots, save. Samsonov, that had a redirect to it. A sharp look there for Boston. In front, another save. Samsonov. That one just kept it 1-0. Here's another pass in front, and Bunting in the way of that. Leafs carry it out. 6 to go here in the second. Fired in by Toronto. Mulligan looks for some help. He has Yarncroke centered. Goes off a leg. Mete picks it up. Back to the point for Mulligan. Bruins have it here. Under 5 to go in the second period. 1-0 Boston. Here's a turnover and brought in by the Maple Leafs. Sandin has help with him and Mulligan. Sandin to Mulligan. And his pass in tight. Bruins all over him. He couldn't get it to the net. Bunting was there. Here's David Pastrnak ahead for Derek Forbert. In come the Bruins. Right side and in. Looking for a lane. Got one now, but it's given away to Yarncroke. He has Mulligan ahead with Bunting to the net. And couldn't get it to go. In too tight on Allmark. Tried to do the drag move, but ran out of real estate on Linus Allmark. Good luck for Bunting, though. In his Kerfoot, he steals it. He breaks in. Knocked off the puck, looking for some help. Found it. Shot Mulligan, redirects. Kicked away by Allmark. Here's Clifton. To Bergeron. Time running out here in the second. Boston the only goal. And that's where we stand through 2. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 12-8 Leafs, but it's 1-0 Bruins. Hits are 7 aside. Faceoffs 5-2 Boston. Time on attack. The Bruins have 2 minutes more than Toronto, pretty much. And a 1-0 lead through 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight. From TD Garden in downtown Boston, the Bruins 1, the Leafs 0. Well, we're back here. It's controlled by Lindholm. Just started the third period. Bergeron with him. Here's a chance. Stops Samsonov, and he'll play it down to Matthews. Up ahead for Marner. Taking on that bump. Kerfoot will chase after it for the Leafs. In the corner, a big hit. And that's going to be a penalty against Kerfoot. And the Bruins are going to have the first power play of this series. A 1-0 lead here in the third. The Bruin power play is always a deadly one. Yeah, and it's never fun to play against, is it? Draw one back, picked up by the Bruins. Pastrnak fires, saves Samsonov. Got a glove on it. Back Bergeron, kicked away, looking for his second. Here's Zach Aston-Reese, he'll get it ahead. Over skates, still have to turn back. Marchand gave it away. Zach Aston-Reese breaks in! And he stopped and ran out of room. Again, the Leafs' chances in tight. Here's Zach Aston-Reese, he keeps it in. Good pressure by the Maple Leafs. Short-handed here. The kill working, and Marchand will get it out. Oh, big collision. Yarncroke 20 seconds to go in the Boston power play. It's played for Zach Assereese again. Spins, circles, waits, and lost the puck. The power play done. Here comes Boston in alone on a break. Scores! And I believe it's Brad Marchand, and that should put away game one. No, it's Taylor Hall. And it's 2-0 Boston. Toronto, good opportunity to get back into this game, and Linus Ullmark keeps it out. Chance to in tight to find a way to put it in. The Bruins make it 2-0. Point in deep. Power play did nothing for Boston and gave up a few looks, actually. Here's Marchand to Jake DeBrusk. But right after the power play ended, they are able to set up and put it in. Justin Hull breaks inside. He has Robertson with him in front for Sandin. The shot, and it's high and wide. Robertson gets it back. Off his stick, Sandin in, shoots, and Ullmark has that, and he covers for Boston. 12:39 to go, third period. The Bruins 2, the Leafs 0 for Boston. And you kind of wonder what's going on right now. The Maple Leafs just really haven't had those setups that they've had in the other series. Nylander in front, and that pass again did not find a Maple Leaf player. Lindholm to Hall. Being chased in his own zone. He'll get that up for David Pastrnak. Middle of the ice, that's Krejci. Sandin. Intercepted again by the Bruins. Pasternak's taken down, and Boston back to the power play again. Bruins 0 for 1 on the afternoon. They'll go to another power play here. Leafs out a good shorthanded look the last time. Gonna have to do something here. Short by 2. In this third period, half a period to play. Here's David Kampf, moves in, backhand, and that one didn't have enough room again. Yeah, just maybe outwaits a little bit too long. Riley moves in and shoots, scores! Morgan Riley snipes it over Linus Ullmark, and the Leafs get on the board here in the third period. That's a big goal, and you know the Leafs are going to take him any way they can get him right now. Morgan Riley has his first of the postseason to get Toronto within one here in the third. It's 2-1. 9:29 to go. Boston still on the power play. First shorthanded goal surrendered by the Bruins here this playoff. Here's Calle Yarncroke. He'll move in, fakes, and shoots. Save. Ullmark. Not much room there. Here's Foligno to Pavel Zacha. Boston has kept Toronto to the outside for most of the game tonight. Until that goal moments ago. And what's happening now? Another penalty's coming. This one is going against Alex Kerfoot for slashing. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Boston Bruins with 8:43 to go. Round one back by Boston. They set up on the power play. Marchand, shot blocked by Brody. Hall picks it up, and he'll play it down the ice. Great play by the Maple Leafs on this penalty kill. Ullmark will play it around the boards. Far up ice for Krejci. He has help with him in Jake DeBrusk. Hall on him. Cuts him off, and the Leafs get the puck back. Kampf to Hall. Middle of the ice. That's turned over to Marchand. On some miscommunication, David Pastrnak moves in. Loses the puck, gets it back to the net. Samsonov in tight. Made the save on Pastrnak. 7 to go. Power play for 30 seconds. Boston fired in by Toronto. Goes around for Marner. Moves in. Waits. Shoots. Scores! What a move in tight. Mitch Marner. And the Leafs have doubled down short-handed here in the third to tie the game. Well, what a move in this one, Mitch Marner. Morgan Riley, then Marner, they go back-to-back here in the third short-handed. A big goal. Leafs will take them any way they can get them. And this third period has brought them even. The draw. Third period was the best of the regular season here in the playoffs so far as well. Here's a giveaway to Zacha. Given away. Yarncroke. With that for Pastrnak. The Bruins did nothing on a 5-on-3. They gave up a 5-on-4 power play goal for the second time of the night. Fired in and around. That finds help in Tavares. He's bumped along the boards. Pastrnak having some trouble. Tavares steals it from him. Pastrnak gets it back. Krejci to Foligno. Up the wing for Zacha. Sandin over skates. Here's Zacha inside. A shot stopped by Samsonov. Gets that back. Good pressure by the Bruins. They have it here. Leafs get it. Nylander. Mete. Nylander giving away through the middle of the ice. And the Bruins will reset. 2.5 to go here. Third period. 2-2. Coyle with a move. Back for Pastrnak. Looks for a lane. That was Robertson in the way. He gets the pass. And sorry, it's Mete. who looks back for Robertson. Found him now. His shot. Glove save, all mark. Good test here in the final minute. A 2-2 game from Boston. Coyle hooked out by Marner. Leafs get it back. The pass for Marner. Got to him. He's on a break. Marner scores! His second of the night. The Leafs with a 3 spot here in the third. A goal in the final minute to give them a 3-2 lead here in Game 1. Mitch Marner. The hands in tight on a break. The Bruins can't catch him, and Toronto has taken a 3-2 lead in the final minute of Game 1. Coming back from a 2-0 deficit in this game. Pass ahead for Matthews. Here's Grizzly. Corner board. Kerfoot in there. Hall loses it. It comes out to center. There's Pastrnak, and the Bruins are going to pull the netminder. Grizzly gave that away. Mete turns back and goes behind his net for Toronto. And he has a Bruin on him. Has to be careful. Get to the head. That's turned over. Matthews. Pastrnak in front. Saves Samsonov. That's play down. The Leafs pick it up and clear. And that one to the empty net misses its mark, and icing called with under 15 seconds to go. So 3-2, the Leafs lead here in Game 1. A 3-goal third period for Boston. Face off to the right side of the Leaf goal. It is silence here in TD Garden. Mete plays out ahead for Kerfoot. Down the ice it goes. And that is icing again. 5 seconds left to play. Leafs 3, Bruins 2. This is Game 1 of round 3. And the Leafs looked like they were done in this game when it became a 2-0 game. All their goals came past the halfway mark of the third. What a pushback by Toronto tonight. And they overcome the Boston Bruins 3-2. 2.1 seconds as that one hits off the net. It goes back out of play again. We'll have one last face-off here from TD Game 1. Here's the draw. Matthews to take it against Bergeron. And Bergeron wins it back. Lindholm a shot blocked. And the Maple Leafs will acquire a Game 1 victory on a 3-goal third period comeback from a 2-0 deficit. Ilya Samsonov holds the fort. The Leafs offense strikes late. Toronto takes the 1-0 series lead.